I am Damonous. Jesus is my king. You are my family. Hello, I am Damonous. This is a quick video that goes out to my fellow Americans in Pennsylvania, a neighboring state. As an Ohioan, I want to reach out to any of you that might be undecided or maybe are leaning towards voting for the Democrat for whatever reason. So in this special race, came across really a bad situation that the Republican representative who was anti-abortion, at least in statements, actually had a mistress and had asked her to have an abortion, and that came out through social media and caused him to resign, which has resulted in the special runoff election. And what's at stake here we can see from CNBC. If the Democrat would win, a Lamb win would give Democrats new hope about their ability to unseat enough House Republicans to take a majority in the chamber in November. However, its practical effect on Congress may be small. As you may know, there's well more of a majority of Republicans in the House of Representatives as opposed to the Senate, where it's a much slimmer margin. However, although they say that there's minimal impact and that whoever takes a seat is only going to have it for, until the end of the year, there's a bigger impact at stake here. And that is sending the message, just like America sent a message in putting Trump in the White House. The good, hardworking, America-loving people, average citizens, and especially Christians, I'm calling to Christians, we cannot put more Democrats in the seat of government. Not anymore, not after all this. And especially we know, this is why Trump won, because of what Obama did to this country. Morally and from a security standpoint, every single thing. And we have to look at the bigger picture here. Now, maybe Saccone, the Republican in this race, maybe he's not something dynamic, and maybe that's why the Democrat is appealing more, because he's a younger guy and he's going out and he's talking with people and he's trying to be personable. But you have to think about on what side this man, Lamb, would actually vote in the House. Would he move for impeachment of Donald Trump? Would he support Donald Trump's policies of taxes on steel? I think one of the craziest articles I read today is from CNN. Steel union looks to flip Pennsylvania's 18th district. That says, at the United Steelworkers rally for Connor Lamb, there are 3 union steelworkers supporting the Democrat in its bid against Republican Rick Saccone for a House seat in the special election in the Pennsylvania 18th District. 2 are registered Democrats, 2 voted for Hillary, and Edward York did not. And this is, again, this is the opinion of this person when he's asked, but I'm just kind of curious about how this person qualifies this. I don't doubt that this person said this, but personally, how this person qualifies this internally. He says, Connor Lamb would give me his ear. As far as Saccone, I don't feel comfortable, and I would tell the president that also. Sorry, I wish I could help you out, but Saccone doesn't impress me at all. I'm sorry if not every good man is dynamic. I'm sorry if not every good man flies off the page as someone who's out there just shaking your hand or whatever, or saying the words that you want to hear. But you really have to look in your mirror tonight before you go voting, or maybe by the time you see this, you're voting tomorrow. With God's will, this is seen by enough people, and maybe changes 1 or 2 or 3, however many votes. But you have to look at it as, this isn't about what you feel. This isn't about what doesn't impress you. This is about, what do you know you're going to get if you put a Democrat in the seat of government? What do you know they're going to do? And that they don't support the steel tariffs that Trump just signed in. They don't support blocking the borders from illegal immigrants. They don't support our vote for Donald Trump if you voted for him. And even if you didn't vote for him, as an American, you probably should be ashamed of how the Democrats are trying to turn a democratic election and invalidate it, because we know that's what they're after. But especially for steel workers in Pennsylvania. This is from worldsteelprices.com. And it might be a little hard to see this. I'm just going to read off a couple things. You'll have the links underneath the video to take a look at it. But this is over the months here, October 17th, and goes through different dates, different months. But as you can see here, this is Asia. Down here below the screen is Nordic prices, and we have EU prices here. And up here we have American prices for steel. Let's just look at October 17th, $692 for per pound for American steel, and that's just one type of steel. But I'm saying $692 versus $569 versus $537 in the EU versus $575 in the Nordic countries. President Trump putting a 25% tax on imports, I don't think that even balances this really, but it gets close, and it gives us an opportunity to compete for real in the United States. And realistically, that was the only reason the Constitution of the United States, the federal government, was instituted in the first place, to protect the people from foreign attack, to bring the states together, to give free trade between the states, not externally, and have a system of taxing imports from other countries into our country to keep things fair. Because I'm sorry, this is not fair. If our prices for steel are $100 more per pound, that's not possible to even compete. So Pennsylvania, show the Democrats, even though maybe it doesn't really matter because these guys won't have the seat very long, show them, just like America showed the world in 2016, that we're not buying traitorous actions anymore. We're not buying a party that sells America down the river. We're not putting into office these people. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Catch me on these alternate media sources.